Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War stream. So today, of course, we're going to be finishing our 1000 vault key grind. I believe we're at around 670 in total, if you count pity, of course, as well as all the other keys that we have. So we're almost there. We're basically 2/3 the way there, and I'll be finishing the last third tonight. The stream is not ending until we do. Anyways, I'll hand out a couple codes during the time as well. But before we do get into all that, let's go over the weekly spoilers for the week. So let's go, oh yeah, keep forgetting it's broken on this layout thing. However, we can see it through latest news. If we go click over here for the ellcarjen barrage, we're going to be having a Kedar event. Undead Beast coming out in blue browns if you need to stock up, though it is 300 glory each instead of 200. Deals damage to an enemy. If the enemy is undead, it deals double, and if the enemy dies, it creates some skulls. Undeads are pretty situational to the point where I'm not sure you would really bother doing that. It gets an ice storm when an enemy dies as well, so not only does it get 8 skulls, but also technically gets a blue storm every single time it gets a kill. And it looks like it's just rarity order for the parchments. Yay, okay. That's not too bad. The only thing that might not be is these two, I'm not quite sure. But aside from that, it seems like it's just rarity order. Where the Tuka Hamantum would be the one that you definitely do not want to do. Yeah, and it's just variable amount. So yeah, you just want to avoid doing that one, and you'll pretty much be good to go. So a nice straightforward world event as far as scoring is concerned. As far as other things that we have going on throughout the week, there are a few. If we scroll through here, of course, Vault Weekend's finally ending. No, though we still have like 6 more hours left. Anyways, Tuesday faction is going to be for the Kedar faction of Fangmore. Wednesday, we have ourselves the Shinx pet, which is just going to be giving the, this is one that's already existed for a while. This one is, I believe it's just Kedar team bonus? Yeah, Kedar team bonus. Thursday, we're going to be having the class event for Kedar, which of course is the Necromancer, which actually isn't too bad. It has 50% mana star, has a purple going for it. Compared to Archmagus, you almost never touch it, but it's still pretty good otherwise. And aside from that, we're going to be having raids next weekend, and we do have a new weapon coming in with raids. If we go over to the weapons over here, we're going to be getting this weapon this weekend. As far as what it does, it is a explodey weapon, specifically for, which one is this? Sword's Edge. So it does a bunch of explodes to blue and gives a bunch of Sword Edge allies a buff and summons a random Sword's Edge troop. Overall, kind of average. Sword's Edge does use a lot of blue, has a bless, has barrier. So you do barrier and bless yourself. So you know what? This might actually not be horrifically bad. As it is one of the tankier explodey weapons. So you might end up doing that for its tankiness. It also gets a splash to a random enemy. And this is actually somewhat relevant. Mostly because this will break barrier. So even though it's only going to do 3 damage to 1 unit and 1 to the 2 adjacents, all 3 of them, if they have barrier, will lose their barrier. So if this randomly hits something like 3rd slot, you would actually remove barrier from pretty much everything on the opposing team. Because your explode is naturally going to remove barrier from 1st slot. And if this randomly hits 3rd, though of course that's only a 1 in 4 chance, but if it randomly hits their 3rd slot, the splash will hit 2nd and 4th, effectively removing barrier from the entire enemy team. Obviously that is not guaranteed, but it definitely gets to remove more barrier than normal, so that's pretty nice if you're up against like a barrier spam. And it has barrier blessed for itself. Definitely not the best of the explodey weapons, but not bad. The problem is, there's not really many instances you're going to use it with Sword's Edge troops. There's not too many good Sword's Edge troops. The ones that are used in, like, you know, kind of their own team that don't necessarily build heavily into Sword's Edge. But it's not a bad weapon, for sure. All the explodey weapons have some usability. But anyways, that, I believe, is pretty much everything that we have going on next week. Also, we still have these things going on. Don't forget to claim it today and next Sunday, a week from today. As they still have these little free summer things. Today was 50 gems. Hey, I called it. I said yellow and red. It looks like it's going to be like blue or yellow or blue and red. But, yeah, we got 50 gems and some trade stones. Not sure if they're going to do anything special for that final day there, though. Realistically, it's going to be like some red trade stones with 50 gems. Which is more than nothing. Oh, yeah, there's all of our pities. Oh, apparently, here's a code from something. I guess that's someone else's stream? Isabel probably claimed it for us. Anyways, let's start getting into the grind. So, I did do a little bit of off-stream grinding. We got a couple verse 2s among some other loot. I did not actually do any paloozas during that time, though. Okay, we already have... Oh, wait, we already have this pet max? I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh, we might have done it from one of the shop offer things. I was going to say, because I thought that one was slightly more recent. But anyways, let's start getting to Palooza. Oh, I need to go bring up timer, though. Let me go do that. One moment. Also, I need to go say hello to everyone. Actually, let me do that first because I won't be able to do it as effectively if I'm starting a palooza. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Bill. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Mr. Hello, David. Hello, hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Roman. Hello, Will. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Draco. Hello, Anthony. Hello, NASA. Hello, it's YouTube Flames. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, hello, Clip Bomb, and hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyways, let me go bring up the little timer, and let's start up the palooza. Because we're gonna need to do a lot of paloozas. I think we need to do roughly 16, give or take, 1 or 2, depending on how things go. But I believe that's about how many we'll need. We'll actually do a count after this next palooza to see exactly where we're at. I don't think I got too many earlier, but we definitely got like some amount. Though I wasn't doing any paloozas, so it wasn't that many. However, we were able to get some verse 2, so 22 should be way more than enough to end up reaching it. Realistically, we probably need 20 or less. I should probably closer to 16, but it really depends how things go. Anyways, let's get back into it. Oh, I hope I'm on a correct team. I believe I am, though apparently I lost the thing. That's weird. Anyways, oh, I was probably messing with the other team. Anyways. Don't forget the anti-bot measures. Is it automatically set? Let me double check. Oh, actually, I can't check now, can I? Oh, no. Might have to be 15 minutes. Well, we'll see if any bots get here. But I believe it actually automatically sets. Oddly enough. But yeah, if it's not, I'll go double check it in after this palooza. Because it'd be very hard to try to check it while doing the palooza, though we kind of could. Though I'd have to use my right hand for both, because there's no way I could do it with my left hand. Okay, it is set. Okay. That's what I thought. Because that is one... it's kind of weird, because some settings do not get automatically set on YouTube. However, that is one of the few that actually does get saved. Whatever you last saved it as actually does replicate it when you do the stream. Which is kind of interesting. Because a lot of the other settings do not get saved. But that one in particular actually does every single time you replicate the stream. Yeah, hopefully that means we won't see any bots, because I believe since we changed it yesterday, we have actually seen 0 bots. So hopefully that'll... Hey, we got a curse now. But hopefully that'll just completely purge them forever. Because that'd be nice. Or at least on the live stream anyways. They're still going to find their way into videos. They're always commenting in the videos. Luckily, YouTube normally gets it after a few hours, but sometimes they get through. And I see them like spamming my box all the time. You guys probably don't see it as often because the automated system for it actually normally catches it within a few hours or less. But I get to see like every single one of them. And gosh, they spam like crazy. A lot of them get held, so they never show up publicly though, luckily. Unlike the ones in live chat where they still get shown. Because you don't have any way to block it instantly. It is going to be a bit of a long stream. I believe it should take roughly 4 hours. So we're going to midnight, basically. Maybe not exactly midnight, but we're going until we're done. Whatever amount of time that is. But it might get close to midnight, give or take half an hour. We're definitely going to get a little close. Because I believe after this palooza, we are 15 paloozas away. Realistically, 15 paloozas will take us 4 hours to do. You got 1,072 vault keys? Nice. That's where we're heading to. We're getting there. I am counting pity into my mix. However, we're definitely at the diminishing return section of pities. Where basically like every palooza we do is only making it go up by 1. So it's not really moving much. But yeah, Isabel already did the grind. And you had 0 keys to start with? Well, now you have plenty. Nice, you're going to be hitting 1K as well? But it's a fun grind. Get a lot of loot, that is for sure. It's a little hard to hit 1K if you don't already have the Paloozas preemptively though. It is technically possible, but having them preemptively definitely helps out a great deal. Because then most of the time you get to spend actually farming them. I have done, even though we've only streamed the Paloozas specifically, I have done a couple hours of grinding for probably like 4 or 5 of trying to get the verses between this entire weekend. Mostly on Friday and today. But I have been making some progress on it. But I was never doing any Paloozas off stream. It was just all a standard Explorer 1 with a single Dust Devil and triple Iron Hook. I think in total I got like 5 or 6 verse 2s this weekend. Specifically from that. Which is good because that actually helped us close the gap. Because I think we need, we would have been slightly short otherwise on Paloozas. You're going to be ready for the next Vault weekend? Yeah. You can kind of do that too, like kind of prep one Vault weekend for the next Vault weekend. That is a strategy. You normally always want to do like some amount of Paloozas each time though, so you get like a decent amount from the pity. But you can focus on one to be more so on farming the verses, and then the following one more so on actually using them all. I always tend to keep some kind of surplus of them just in case we ever don't have as much time on a given weekend, because then we could still throw down a few Paloozas and still get a bunch of pity. Because those first several Paloozas you throw down, you get a lot of pity for, especially the first few. Like the first one alone you get like 9 or 10 pity for. 9 or 10 extra keys all at once within like 15 minutes. Also, we will be handing out a couple codes to stream. Probably 3. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. We'll see. One or the other. But we'll definitely have at least some amount, obviously. And of course, one of those is... we'll probably do 3. Because one of those is obviously going to be handed out as soon as we hit 1,000. 100%. That's pretty much our whole goal this weekend. Watching normal Paloozas while doing normal Paloozas. I'll catch you later, Barbara. The Paloozaception. How's the little Rala? He's been doing good. Also, hello, Genki. Welcome, welcome. That little Rowlet's been good. You miss him already. I might bring him out. He's currently on the snake. In the little coil of the snake. He's fine. Now, if only autoplay could help us do Paloozas. Has anyone found a good use for autoplay? Like, other than Explore 12. Like, I wish there was a better way to chain it. Most fights in Gems of War are too short for autoplay to be worth it. Even if it was usable, like, literally everywhere. Though I really hope they add autoplay for maps. That'd be really funny. Hello, Jonian. Welcome. I got like 2 or 3 curse gnomes already in this set. They're giving like 1 or 2 shards each time, but still, they add up. Nope, just while doing something else. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I use it sometimes for when we go to the bathroom. Though we generally don't have long enough streams a lot of times where that needs to happen. But we have done that already. If we need to go away for like a minute or 2. Just put up an auto battle. You slack this weekend, only at 500 plus. That's still a really good number. Because I believe after this one, we're pretty much at 700. Hey, Epic Volky. I was gonna say, we haven't seen one yet today. Oh, there he is. Already on our first one. Though I kind of expect at least 1 per thing. It's kind of unfortunate when we don't hit it. You just auto do the battles on the Xbox. Actually, is the autoplay functionality to enable it a little bit easier on console? I never thought about that. Because how do you activate it on console? Is it slightly more convenient? Because I know on mobile and PC it's in a very weird location. Oh yeah, today's the last day that bomb gems exist. I almost forgot they even existed to begin with. But yeah, today's the last day of bomb gems, by the way. Though so has been the entirety of the season. But yeah, also the last day to finish the season if you haven't already. Oh wait, never mind. Season's already done. Wait, what am I saying? Hold up, that was last week. Never mind. Bomb gems already ended a week ago. That's how much I forgot bomb gems existed. Never mind. This was Tower of Doom week. Never mind. That is how much bomb gems are so useless. They ended a week ago, and I actually forgot. I had 2 epic Volkies. I actually forgot that it was a week ago and not today, or not tomorrow, I should say. But yeah, they've been gone for 6 days now. I have not noticed. Not in the slightest. I misread the one comment, and then I was thinking like a different time, and it's like, oh yeah. But yeah, we do have a new campaign tomorrow. We'll be going over that. But I'm not sure I'm going to be recording it tonight, because I'm going to be tired after the stream. Because we're not ending until like midnight. And I want to get a little bit of sleep before I do the video. I'm not sure how much sleep, but some amount of sleep, more than none. I should be able to get one more battle in after this one. As long as that timer's correct. I'll quick, very quickly. Yeah, we're in. They need a lot of water, stay hydrated. Not sure why the cap doesn't like to get on sometimes. There it goes. Took like 5 twists. Ooh, nice. Oh, Valky there too. Very good. Alright, let's see what our totals are at these days. It's time to do some math. Okay, let's see. Good old calculator. So, we were at 2865, which means we are currently at 595. Wait, what? Wait, confusion. Hold up. There's no way we only got 5 keys. Let's see. I did math somewhere wrong. Did I? Maybe I did it wrong earlier. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, 3460. You take the number, that's 1, 2. Oh no, it's, yeah, 595. Interesting. I can do the math real quick. I'll put it right into the calculator. 60 minus number we started with. Let's see. Yeah, 595. Ah, I must have done the previous one slightly wrong then. Interesting. It must have been 580 and not 590. Anyways, where's the thing to update it? There it is. But, yeah, there it goes. That's not much of an increase there then. And then the 57 is, currently 60, actually. So that's good. Alright, there we go. The numbers have been updated. And of course we're at like 50 something pity. So in total, the 56 in that brings us to, what is that then? That's about, yeah, that's basically 666. Actually, I think we're on 666 on the dot, aren't we? No, not quite. But, almost there. Oh no, never mind. We're past that. We're at, gosh, I could just not do math today. But yeah, 55 to that would be, 560, 650. We're at 710. 711, actually. Yeah, we're at 711 total keys. But yeah, we are still over 700. But anyways, all the numbers are correct now. Anyways, let's go get back to the grind. Wasn't there something I was about to go check, though, before I did? Can't remember what it was. Completely forget already. Let's see. Have you looked at the Mist of Scales mythic for the new campaign? Seems underwhelming. I have not. I'm gonna check it when it's in the game. But the one we just had was pretty underwhelming for the most recent campaign. Wouldn't be surprised if next season's similar. Anyways, let's keep going. Got a lot more to do. So at a 711. So what's that? It would be about 15 Paloozas more then. So yeah, we still got several more to go. Because that's basically midnight then. Possibly even a little bit longer than midnight. But we shall do it. Because there should be about 15 more paloozas, assuming we average about 20 each. The longer we wait, the longer it'll take to get there. Yeah, the more delay we have between each reset, longer it'll take. It's basically gonna take to midnight though. It really depends on the RNG of each Volkey though, or each Nomapalooza. Because I'm assuming around 20 each. But they generally give slightly more than 20. If nothing else, maybe we'll update the number a little bit less often, so we're not constantly updating it. I just wanted to update it for the keys earlier, though. Apparently, I was off on the number earlier. Well, we calculated out at the end of last stream. We only got 5 keys because the number earlier was incorrect. But no, we got way more than 5 keys. But yes, it did only move up by 5. However, we got way more than 5 keys. It's just the number before was calculated incorrectly. Because I'm pretty sure we got 15 keys. It just earlier accidentally carried an extra 1. Technically we got 18 total, because 3 of them were epic Vol keys. Which unfortunately was still a little under 20. Hey, you'll stay and play with us till the end? Nice. Yeah, we're going till midnight, so probably 3.5-ish hours or so. Maybe slightly longer. Because you can take us anywhere from like 12 to 15 more paloozas. Yeah, we got epic Volkey there. Really just depends how RNG goes. And how quickly we play. Yeah, it was pretty much the same one I thought it was going to be. Just a different color trait stone. So it's probably going to be like blue or yellow and blue and, or red or something. Probably blue and yellow for beach colors. The red is also a very summer-like color. Actually, even the red gem thing is almost like a little sun symbol. I'll take this more like a fire than a sun. Actually, if anything, the yellow one's more like a sun. Okay, so yeah, they'll probably do yellow. It's going to be blue and yellow. Because yellow is a very beachy color. Plus, it literally has a sun on it. Which is kind of funny given that the red gem doesn't. Well, I guess because they did it because of sun and moon for the yellow and purple. I was not sure if I'll be doing as much commentary tonight. Actually, that'd be funny if we did like an entire silent stream. We've actually never done that yet. I feel like it'd get slightly too boring if I don't keep talking though. At least mentioning something. I woke up really early this morning though. Not because I tried to, I just like naturally woke up that early. So definitely a bit more tired than last night when we were doing it. Yeah, the double vault key, and I mean, the double vaults in Treasure Hunt can be a little bit luck-based. It's like a weird mix of luck and skill. They added a pet that technically makes it a little bit easier, though I haven't really played Treasure Hunt since then. They added a pet a couple weeks ago that gives you like 3 extra turns of Treasure Hunt, assuming you have it max. So even if you just have a copy of it, it gives you 1 extra turn. Which can make a huge difference. Now it's like we have 3 extra lives on making mistakes on Treasure Hunt. I really hope we're getting a Treasure Hunt buff sometime next year. Based on the current roadmap for this year, it doesn't seem like any patch is going to do it this year. But hopefully early next year we'll finally get one. Because Treasure Hunt's been needing a rework for a very long time. They were originally going to do it around the same time that Arena got reworked. And then they never did. And now to this day, still never got one. And next thing that was on the roadmap as well, should be a new kingdom this month, potentially, late this month. Which would be interesting if that does it. Oh, Mimic? Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? Just make sure not to accidentally do the wrong team. See how long it took to take us. We started at around 11:47. It's obviously going to be slower than... oh, I should have taken the purple from the start. Oh no, I had a 5 times purple there and I didn't take it. It would have been so good for our speed, and then I didn't take it. And now we're going to die on our hero. Gosh, I really should have taken that. We're so much slower now. And hero dies. Gosh, we literally had 5 times purple on starting board and didn't end up going for it. This team's going to play out so much slower. Took like a whole minute. But normally it would take like 30 seconds. Hey, I still got a Valky from him though. And double Yasmin. Anyways, let's keep going. But I literally had the win condition to win that battle within like 20 seconds. And instead we take a minute. Because it didn't take 5 times purple at the start. That's what happens when we keep spamming this team and don't use the Explore 12 one. Forget how to take a 5 times purple. Because I'm so used to not touching anything on the board with this team. Because you know, you never touch the board. And a non-team where you specifically have to touch the board immediately. Quite a bit different. Because when you're using this team, you completely ignore every 5 times, as well as everything. Which I also did for the other team. Hey, epic Valky though. We're all the verse 3s. Yeah, everyone has like one single verse that they're the lowest on. Actually, let me go make a poll for that after this. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna make a poll as to which verse you are currently lowest on. Because I'm actually curious where everyone is on that. Also, we'll hand out a redeem code after the next Palooza. Not this current one, but the one after this one. It'll be the first of probably 2 or 3. I might do 3. Because obviously we're handing out the other one at 1,000 vault keys. I might need another one kind of in between. Because this one that we're about to do will basically be at 750. Because after what we're doing right now, we should be at around 725, 730. And then after we do the one after that one, it should be pretty much at 750. Which will be the 3rd, 4th mark. Let me go make a poll for that real quick. So how many verses have you, which verse do you have the least of? Hey, we got 1,000 glory on the thing, nice. Let me make a poll for it real quick. Which verse do you have the least of? One, 2, 3, 4. You guys already know mine, it's 2. However, obviously everyone has a different one. But yeah, let's see which one is the unluckiest number. 1, 2, or 3, or 4. Which one's your lowest verse number? Anyways, let's go start up another Palooza. And then we'll go update the number as well as hand out a code. Because that should be the 750 mark for the 3/4 way through. Milestone. Anyways, let's go do it again. From the top. Oh no, we're finally dipping under 50 Paloozas. No! We'll get them back. Also, verse 1's winning right now? Interesting. I've actually gotten the most verse 1s this weekend. Out of any verse, by far. Like, I think we got double the amount of verse 1s compared to every other one combined. Or at least pretty close. I know for sure it's the absolute highest quantity that I've gotten. I think it might actually be my highest one overall. 11 cursed gnomes, nice. You farmed verses for 2 hours and found nothing and only 3 gnomes. I have no clue what happened there. Should be getting a little bit better rate than that. Like when I was doing it off stream, even on mobile where it was like a lot laggier for me, I was still getting like 7 or 8. I want to say 8-ish per hour. Like 8 verses, roughly. And that was on my slow phone. That would lag a lot. Actually, it was so laggy that when I was playing it for like an hour straight earlier, because normally I play it in like shorter bursts if I'm doing it on phone, but I had it open for like an hour straight, and it lagged my phone so much that it literally crashed the entire thing. Like my phone was locked up for like minutes. Because I couldn't even like menu through to like unlock the phone or anything because it was so laggy from the actual game itself. Bogging down everything on it. It's kind of funny. Oh, I see what you mean, Cookie. That's funny. But yeah, verse 1's... Hey, Epic Volky. Verse 1's still winning the poll. Interesting. I wish I could click it to see the full breakdown. Let's see. Oh no. Gotta get back. Let's see. Interesting. Mine's tied in dead last with number 3. Looks like 1 and 4 seems to be the ones people struggling the most with 1 seeming the highest? 4 used to be my lowest, which is kind of weird because I think it's almost my highest now. Even though at the beginning it was my lowest. 2 has pretty persistently been my lowest though now. There was one point where my 2 and 3 were within like a 5 distance of each other. But more often than not, they've been in a 20 distance from each other, which is where they currently are now. But I got close to 3 being my 3rd turnover. But interesting that 1 and 4... It's kind of funny because 1 and 4 is tied in the lead now. And 2 and 3 is tied for last. Oh, nope, 4 just took the lead. Yeah, interesting. Not as many people low in 2s. I hope we'll eventually get a way to target them. I highly doubt they will, though. Just because of how economy breaking verses already are, to be able to give access to it that easily. Would likely not occur. Though even if it was harder to do, I still feel like there should be a way to target a specific verse. Like, if one of your verses is, like, 50 below your second lowest, like, there should be a way to target that lowest one to kind of even it out a bit. Even if it is a little bit costly resource-wise. So hello, everyone, and thanks for stopping by. Not sure why the viewer number spiked all of a sudden, but thank you, everyone. Also, we'll be having a code after this this current Palooza, by the way. We're gonna be streaming for a couple more hours, pretty much till midnight, or you know, pretty much until we hit 1,000. And right now we're at a little over 700, counting pity, and I also didn't update the number yet. I will be once we hand out the code. Because that code should be the 3/4 mark. Because by the time we updated... Hey, another epic Volky, nice. By the time we updated the number in like 10 minutes, it should put us at around 740 to 760. Trade 3 versus for the missing one. Yeah, that would be the most convenient way to do it. Like, if they made it like 100 curse... Oh, maybe not 100 curse runes. If they made it like... I don't know, what's a balanced number? I'm trying to think of a balanced number of curse runes. Like 30? If they made it like 30 curse runes, 100,000 souls, or maybe 10,000. I'm not sure what number you'd do. Or what resource they would want to sink. But yeah, if you do like the other 3 verses, plus like 30 chaos shirt runes, as well as like some amount of souls, several thousand. Like that seems like it'd be worth it, without being too much, but also still being enough. The only problem with that is you're gonna reach a point where you basically have 2 lowest then, instead of just 1 lowest. Hey, another epic Volky already, nice. As hello Imperial, hello Sizzle, welcome, welcome. And hello Anthony. Has souls only, I wish. There's currently not any really good thing that's souls only converting in the game. The closest thing is like medaling troops, however, the bigger resource to doing that is obviously the medals, not necessarily the souls. There's pretty much nothing that only requires souls other than leveling troops, but that's pretty easy to do in the current state of the game. Because soul accumulation these days is way higher than the balance of how troop leveling was supposed to be. So it is super easy to max out every troop in the game as far as souls are concerned. But yeah, the biggest soul sink currently in the game is definitely elite levels. Or, you know, those final bronze, silver, gold levels on troops. But those cost more so medals than they do souls. Because generally it's going to be the medals that bottleneck you, not the soul number. But yeah, next season of Gems of War is in only 6 hours. Anyone actually staying up all the way till then? Well, depending on what time zone some of you are in, it's probably going to be pretty easy. I'll be sleeping. They'll be covering the video sometime tomorrow morning. Hey, you're staying all the way up till reset? I wouldn't be surprised if quite a few people are. Especially anyone who's staying here the whole time for the stream. Because we're already ending like a little past midnight. So it's only a few more hours till reset by that point. I do need to sleep after though. Because I'm going to be way too tired to record the video if I try staying up till then. No, it should have a new gem mechanic. Which one it is, I actually do not know. But it should have a new gem mechanic. I'm not sure what it is. But we'll find out in 6 hours. I'm pretty sure the Spore of the Threads already have it. I didn't take a peek at it though. That's 6 hours from now, we'll know definitively. We'll go over it in the Monday video with everything else. As well as tomorrow night, we'll probably be messing around with the new gem. The new troop that comes with it, if it's any good. Because normally, that first time, we normally get something that can spawn that gem. It's normally a pretty underwhelming option, but you're still able to use the new mechanic. Though it's been a while since we've gotten something really viable that uses the new mechanic. The last time we've gotten a good troop from Glory that's capable of using a new power gem was Centurigun, which was really, really good. He converts all skulls to wild cards. And then gains like infinite mana. But that was the last time we've ever had a Glory troop that was really good at doing whatever the new gem was. It came in like midway through the season though. It wasn't the first one that came out. It was already like halfway through the season, if not a little bit further. Like the first one they always start with is generally pretty pitiful at doing whatever the new mechanic is. Also just to tease the mechanic. I saved the best for last. But not always. Because the campaign mythic's not always that good. People saying the next one's actually pretty bad as well. The one for the most recent season we just had was probably the most horrific one yet. It is very useless. Did I agree to going till reset? No. We're going till like midnight, slightly past midnight. But we're definitely not going all the way to reset. I just don't have the energy. If I woke up later today, I probably would. But I woke up way too early. Like, I woke up at like 5 or 6 a.m. this morning. And couldn't get back to sleep. Actually, you probably know because we did the trade earlier. Like, that was when I woke up. That's not like when I went to sleep or anything. That was like literally when I woke up. So whatever time we did that earlier this morning, when I said I was eating breakfast, like that's when I like actually woke up. Because I believe that was like almost like 4 something a.m. or 5 a.m. Hey, no problem. Glad I could help. I know, we're definitely going to all the way to 1,000. We're not stopping to 1,000. We're obviously gonna hit it. Like, after this, we're already almost at 750. We just have to do the last 250. Which realistically is like, what, 13 more Paloozas? Which is a little over 3 hours more. Oh, it depends how lucky or unlucky we get on them. You're gonna pull an all-nighter. You'll sleep when the kids are at school, true. Yeah, even if you haven't been grinding Nomapalooza much, there's still 6 hours left. There's a lot of grind that can be done in 6 hours. We'll be doing half that time. There's a lot you can get in 6 hours. Even if you're only doing a fraction of it. And speaking of loot, as soon as that timer ends, we'll go hand out a code. And then we'll go update our numbers as well. Can you get verses from Explorer without Nomapalooza going on? Yes. Actually, it is drastically higher when a Nomapalooza is not going on. Or do you mean Vault event when you say Palooza? But yes, when there's no Vault event, you can. If you mean specifically Palooza itself, Paloozas actually have a lower rate of giving you them. However, the Vault event gives you a way higher rate. But specifically while we're doing a Palooza like that, the rate is substantially lower. But they can still occur. But the Vault event itself... Oh yeah, the Vault event buffs them substantially. The amount of verses you can get. Like, you can get anywhere from like 8 to 16 an hour by doing Explore. Whereas otherwise, you'd probably only see like 1 an hour, if even that, when it's not a vault event. Anyways, let me go hand out the first code. We'll hand out 3 to stream. 1 right now at the 3/4 mark, because we should be at pretty much 750. A 1 a little bit later to stream at I have no clue when. And obviously, we got to do 1 when we hit 1,000. And we finally hit that several hours from now. We'll have 1 in between then as well. But here's the first one. Oops, that's not what I wanted. What just even happened? 1 second. How did I even click there? There you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on jumpsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over here is where you put in for your invite code. Redeem codes right over there in chat. Copy paste random numbers and letters on with SP. And give same order as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And there you guys go. Enjoy. Let's go do a quick count on our keys. And let's not fail at math. Worst comes to worst, we're just going to plug it into the calculator. Alright, speaking of calculator. Where is my number? Wait, how do I delete? Because I want to delete that. I want to delete that. I want to delete that. Alright, so let me just put in, because it's probably going to be easier. My brain's not going to want to calculate it. Wait, what just happened? That's not what I wanted. This is not at all what I typed in. Let's see. Put that in. Wait, what? Why does it keep doing that? I'm very confused as to what it's doing. I keep typing in the number, then clicking minus, but then it keeps minusing the same thing over and over again. It's so strange. I'm very confused as to what it's doing. Anyways, I'll just do it manually then. What's it doing? Let's see. So that's 2 for 636. 636. And the other one is at 69. Oh, what a number. And there we go. And if we add all that together, we have ourselves a number that should be pretty close. Wait, why does it keep what is it doing? I am so confused. Why does it keep doing negative 41 when I'm not clicking that at all in any way, shape, or form? I'm so confused. I am so very confused. That's so weird. Why does it keep doing that? I'm not sure how you fix that on this. Alright, now it's kind of working correctly, I think. That's so weird. Anyways, alright, now it's working correctly. And then we take our pity of 57. But yeah, we're at 762. So yeah, we are officially at 750 plus. Nice. So we're only, like 14 paloozas away then. We're almost there. Give or take. Because you only need 240 more. So that's like 12 more. Yep, we need like 12 more paloozas. Okay, let's keep going. 12 more paloozas. That's about 3 more hours. Actually, it's technically slightly more than 3 more hours. Because the in-between time and everything. But let's keep going. Let's go get the next one rolling. How many PD keys are we up to? 58. The number I just mentioned, I calculated as 57, but it's at 58. That means we must have gotten a double vault key then. From our pity instead of just one. That must have been really close to the edge. But I'm not sure why. When I was messing with the calculator earlier, I kept putting in negative 41. I have no clue why. Like, for literally no reason, I kept inputting negative 41. Which was very strange. Well, we get about 20 per thing. We're at about 760 right now. So realistically, we are, we need 240. We get about 20 each, so we need about 12. Give or take. Keep in mind, we actually do get slightly more than 20 per thing as well. I normally just calculate it as 20. But even if you take the outliers that are lower, you're still averaging like slightly above 20, but I just calculate it as 20. But it accounts for every possible slowness that could happen. As well as the in-between time. Like, realistically, I think we can average closer to 23 per Palooza. But that's not counting the in-between time or anything. How many gems have you used for this event so far? Or how many normal Paloozas, I mean? I have no clue. I have not been keeping track of exact Palooza number. I can't even really guesstimate it, I don't think. I want to say 40-something. Though it can't be 40-something, otherwise we'd have way more keys than how many we already have. I think it was 30-something. Maybe even 30 on the dot, who knows. Yeah, it's somewhere around the 30 number. It's like 30, give or take a few. I have no clue on exact number, though. Because we started at 40-something and we're currently at 19. But of course we gained some in between that time as well. Though every verse 2 we've gotten, I'm pretty sure was off stream. I think we got 1 or 0 on stream this weekend. Though we have gotten several. They were all off stream. When I was farming them on phone. Physical calculator. I do not have a physical calculator currently. I used to have so many of those like little IT ones for school. Well, not so many of them, but I had like 2 of them. Which is probably more than any one person needs. But I haven't had a physical calculator since then. It's been like a decade since I had a physical calculator. Like even in college, I like barely used it. Mostly in high school, I used it a lot. But it's been almost a decade since I've owned a calculator. I think it's closer to like 7 years. If I'm ever not tired, my brain tends to be pretty good at doing quick maths, though. Though definitely not tonight. Tonight would not be a good example of it. Well, when I'm actually like awake and aware, I can do some pretty basic quick maths at a decent speed. You're about to get some Uber Eats, nice. I haven't eaten out for a while now. Alright, not like an ultra long time. Not like the year that we went without fast food, but you know. been a couple weeks. We might have to go order something for the Fall Guys stream. We always tend to get like weird food every single time there's like a big Fall Guys update. And they're releasing season 1 in a little over a week. 2 Tuesdays from now. Not this week's Tuesday, but next week's Tuesday. They're releasing season 1, which is technically season 7, which is kind of funny because for the longest time, Gems of War and Fall Guys were going like head to head, like, you know, as far as like the seasons occurring at the exact same times. But it has been so long, and since Fall Guys have done seasons and they fall so far behind, that Fall Guys is technically on season 7 as Gems of War is going into season 10? Actually, isn't it 10? Is it 9 or 10? Because we're going into season 9 or 10 of Gems of War next season. I actually don't remember. I'll need to double check with the thing on the other thing earlier. Yeah, it's either 9 or 10. I think it might be 10. Wait, that's how far Fall Guys fell behind. But they're hitting season 7 pretty much when Gems of War is hitting season 10. So they're calling it season 1 because they're basically re-releasing the game. Kind of like how Fortnite did like Fortnite 2. Or, you know, not like literally Fortnite 2, but, you know, Chapter 2. Fall Guys kind of doing the same thing where they're like pretty much just completely relaunching their game from scratch as free to play. All progress from earlier still carries over. Though obviously it's all cosmetic stuff. We need a random fast food wheel to spin. I could try finding one. I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere on the internet. We're not going to spin it tonight, though. Not during Vault event. Also, I wonder how many random places would be on a wheel like that I wouldn't even know the name of. Oh, so there's some of them I can't eat at, like Chick-fil-A and Five Guys and a few other like that, because they use peanut oil. I guess it's attached to some good Jersey pizza. Yeah, that Sawmill at the Jersey Shore is still like my favorite pizza place in existence. Though there is better pizza out there than that place. Though it is very, very high on the scale of like amazing pizza. Like, it's one of those things where the food is just so good, you almost want to go to the area just for the food. It's kind of like Maryland crab cakes. And probably several other things. Were just so good that you would, like, literally go there just for that. If you're even, like, remotely in the area. Like cards buying and selling. They're definitely never going to add something like that. I don't know, I feel like it complicates a lot of games that end up ever having it. The only game that's ever had a marketplace like that I didn't mind as much was RuneScape. Mostly because of how skilling worked in the game. Though I ultimately hated how much loot like bosses would give. Because it kind of invalidated a lot of things with skilling. There's a lot of methods to kind of do it in that game. Between flipping, doing AFK grind, and the various things. It just was so broken how much loot you could get from bosses. That invalidated a lot of other farming methods. There's a lot of times, like, if you wanted wood, like, the best way to get wood is to kill a boss, not to chop a tree. Or if you needed, like, ore, like, it's not efficient to do, like, literally any mining method. It would just be, even though there's, like, a billion of them in that game. But it's just more efficient to kill a boss that has that ore drop. Oh yeah, I've actually made a few thousands from flipping Dota 2 items back in the day. I still have like $1,000 worth of stuff too that I still haven't sold out yet, that I probably should. Some of it's probably worth like 0. Some other things have probably gone up in value though. Not even sure where it would all be at currently though. I probably should sell some of that stuff out at some point. Like, there's a good chance a good number of it's worth like literal cents now. However, there is some of it that's probably worth like triple to like 10 times as much as it was earlier. The only problem with games that have a marketplace like that is I feel like you play for the marketplace a lot of times, rather than engaging with the content. Because if there's a way to bypass like a part of the content by grinding some other content, like you're generally going to do that. Like you're going to do the content you like more, and then bypass the other thing. But then you never actually get the reward from doing it specifically from the content itself. That is one thing that RuneScape actually did pretty nice, because one reward that they actually had for engaging with the content in many things was a pet. Like almost every single piece of content has a pet associated to it. So even though you could get all the drops by using the market, the pets you could only ever get by actually engaging with the content. So if you had the pet for it, it kind of shows like, hey, you played a lot of this piece of content. Or you got really lucky, one or the other. Kind of like the Horde Mimic in Gems of War. Like, if anyone owns a Horde Mimic, that shows you have farmed to Explore 12 to a very high amount. Or you got absurdly lucky. One or the other. Like, I actually like drops like that. It'd be actually interesting to see if Gems of War adds more like that, like it. A couple of the patches recently kind of have been. That one Blacksmith Troop is basically Max Soul Forge. Obviously, we got the one for doing 1 billion explores. And who knows, we'll get another one next patch. Do they know any number other than 5s? 500, 500, 5,000. All the 5s. Anyways, let's go do it again. And we got our level up key. Hey, that reminds me, I still didn't take out dailies. Oh, I should probably go take them before I forget. Let me go grab these real quick. Because I know I'm going to forget to do these in like 3 hours from now if I don't do them now. That'd be funny if we get a vault key while doing this, or a reverse no. Oh yeah, Isabel, I'm not sure if it's true. But mentioning the Dota 2 thing kind of reminded me of, I guess, slightly RuneScape too. But mostly the Dota 2 thing because of how they separate it. But there's rumor that Fall Guys is actually going to be separating the parts that you put on your character. Like before it was just top and bottom. But rumor is they're going to be distributing it into like multiple different parts. So it might be like 6 different parts or 8 different parts. So it'll be a lot more customizable. Which I'm really looking forward to if they end up doing that. I'm not sure if this like been confirmed yet. I don't think it has. I've seen rumors that seem to be pointing very heavily towards it, which I'm kind of curious how that works. Because that's one thing that was kind of nice about Dota's 2 customization, is a lot of pieces could be separated. So you could have like multiple different parts for like a staff of a character, then the robes and the cape and, you know, like all the things, depending on how it's divided on the character. It looks like they're kind of going down that route for Fall Guys. Or so rumor anyways, though it seems like pretty likely. Especially with some of the newer skins that they've been dropping as teasers. Because they're structured in a way that you could very easily add higher customization to them. Alright, there we go. Alright, all dailies are done. Let's go back to the grind. Oh, let me go make sure I set my team correctly though. Let's see. This one, that's not the one. Let's go do another Palooza. No, we'll go update our number after that Palooza. Maybe we'll do it after tomorrow, we'll see. I don't want to update it too much, because I feel like I take like 2 or 3 minutes every time I try updating it. I feel like every time I update it, I get slower than the previous time I tried updating it. Not sure how, but seems to happen. After this Palooza, we should be a bit over 800. Actually, we might already be almost a bit over 800. Oh, what was your comment? It'd be equivalent to getting 8,000 gems in 2 days for free. Oh, the thing you were mentioning? Oh, you just hit level 1,890? Nice, congrats. Huge milestone. I'm still a mile away from that. I'm at like, what, 173.4? We'll be lucky if we hit 1735. Actually, we should this stream, probably. Let's get very close to it. Still a ways to go, though. Alright, am I going to go for max crowns? At some point, probably. They're probably expanding how many crowns you need for Fall Guys. I'm curious to see how much they tweak the resource rates. Because they're technically removing crowns when the game launches. Crowns will still exist, but they're not going to be a currency anymore. They're more so going to be tracked for your crown rank, which still exists, of course, in the game. But it's going to be only used for crown rank. But they're also going to be putting a bunch more rewards into it. I'm not sure if they're going to be expanding it or not. Or if they're just going to be putting more rewards up to the 3,000 something point. Because I'm not sure if they expanded it, if we'll ever reach that point. Because I'm a bit under 2,000, I think, right now. Also because we haven't really been playing it much. Like, in the last year, I think I've played it for 100 hours. So not that much. And of those 100 hours, I'm pretty sure we streamed almost like a third of it. Maybe even a bit more. But I've only played it like 100 hours the last year. Which is kind of funny because the first year we played it for 1,000 hours. The second year we played it for like 100. And the following year we'll play it for 10. No, I was kidding. But I'm still pretty hyped for their next season. They're adding a lot of sports games too. Which should be fun because I actually skipped on the Switch Sports, which is basically Wii Sports remake. But it looks like Fall Guys is basically going to have that for free now. It looks like they're adding like a volleyball mode. They're adding, we already have soccer mode. We already had a baseball. They're adding, I don't know, I can't remember all of them. They haven't even teased all of them yet, but I remember from the trailer and the other thing that got leaked. But they're definitely adding several more sports, or at least a few of them. Wouldn't be surprised if they have almost every sport in that, but at some point. Other than maybe golf and maybe one other. Because that'd be kind of hard to do in such a format. Though Battle Royale golf would be kind of funny. We're trying to get 1,900 by the end of the month. Nice. It's basically one level every 2 days then. It seems doable. That's still quite a grind though. But if you do like Dust Devil, like 2 hours a day every day, that should be enough. But you'd have to do very efficient Dust Devil 2 hours every day for the rest of the month then. I don't think I would ever farm that much consistently. That's a lot of Dust Devil usage. Though technically today I've already done it for like 4 hours. Maybe even 5 hours. Obviously the stream's only been going for about an hour and a half, but you know, I was doing it throughout the day. Though no Palooza, it's just the Explore one where you click one button to win. The Triple Ironhawk Dust Devil team. Quickest win in the game. You click one button and it wins. It's so quick that it's slower to set auto battle than it is to win with the insta kill, which is pretty funny. Like it literally takes more time to turn on auto battle than it does to click the win button. Actually, it even takes longer to click the retreat button than it does to click the win button. That is how quick the Triple Ironhawk Dust Devil team is. Which is pretty funny. Because if I'm not mistaken, the retreat button has a warning on it. Whereas the win button does not have a warning. It just gives you the win. Actually, isn't it 2 menus deep? Or can you actually do it on the first menu? I actually can't remember. Yeah, it has a warning. So it is legitimately quicker to win with Triple Ironhawk Dust Devil than it is to retreat from a battle. That's pretty funny. Also, I don't want to ruin the Volky number. If I update the number, we have to make it not 69 anymore. Unless we get really lucky and the other one becomes 69. Which would also be funny. I'll catch you later, Sizzle. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good week. I almost said weekend. Weekend's kind of over, isn't it? For sometimes it's already the next week.
Gosh, is my nose bleeding? Why does it hurt? It's like randomly hurting inside. Feels like something like slightly solid. That like cut it. There we go. That's weird. Almost like a grain of salt, maybe, from what I was eating earlier. Because that's exactly what it feels like. I'm not sure how I just noticed it now. If that was what it was. Do I have snacks? No, no snacks. Oh, I did eat these cherries throughout the day, though. I don't have any left, though. I obviously consumed them all beforehand. You know, those really good cherries. Not sure if you can see it that well from how I'm holding the box, but yeah, I downed the whole box. A 16-pack. Not a single one survived until the stream. I've been snacking on those throughout the day. They did not make it to the stream, though. So the box did. Do you have to buy Fall Guys? No, it's free. That's why it's free for all. That's why they're releasing the whole game over again. But no, it's 100% free. You would have to pay for the battle pass, though. Well, you don't have to pay, but you know. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, half the cosmetics are going to be locked behind the battle pass. But aside from that, it's completely free. Also, I heard rumor, though I'm not sure if it's true, but if you completely finish out the battle pass each season, I heard that you get the next battle pass for free. I am not sure if that is true, but if that is true, that's actually kind of insane. Because you can just buy it once, and then as long as you always do the battle pass, you just have the battle pass for free forever. Which seems a little too good to be true, but if that's actually the case, that's actually pretty cool. Because that means I would never have to have bought the battle pass a single time. Because anyone who already has the game gets the first battle pass for free. And if you can earn every subsequent battle pass by completing the previous battle pass, then that means I would never have to have paid for a single battle pass beyond the base price of the game. I'm not sure of any other game that's done it like that. I'm still not sure if that's actually how it's going to be, but I've heard that's how it's going to be. Of course, they could change it for more money. But that's actually pretty cool if that's how they do it. Because it's rather unique. So it's probably going to be even harder than ever to actually complete it out, if that is going to be the case. Although I never really found it difficult. It normally took like a few days if you actively played. So I'm pretty sure it's going to take like weeks now if they're gonna give out like a free pass every time you complete it. Yeah, it's pretty much a freemium game. So everything's cosmetic. There's nothing performance enhancing. The only thing slightly performance enhancing is the taunts. Some of them make your hitbox a little bit weirder. And also, taunting is very broken. There's definitely a strategy in taunting. And having good taunts that are good for taunting are really good. There's like a whole meta game around taunting. Though it makes a very little difference, obviously. They're the most non-cosmetic cosmetic in the game by far, and you can set 4 of them. Yeah, there we go. And we'll get our full amount of loot. I got our full gems and 7,500 souls. Nice. Almost 7,500 gems. Could you imagine? That'd be a lot of gems. Anyway, 60 on the dot. Nice. Okay, let's go update our number. It's been a little while since we updated it. Let's see where we're at. See how much we still need to go. We still probably have like 200 to go. But let's see what the numbers are saying. So, our starting number, we take that from there. We are currently at, number, boom, 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 672. 672. So, 672. The other number is 69. Oh, poor 69. We gotta ruin it. It's now 72. And, oh, that's funny. They both end in 72 now. That's kind of convenient. And, oh, also, we're actually above average on Epic Volkey all of a sudden again. Interesting. But, I don't feel like we've been getting lucky on Epic Volkey this stream, but apparently we have been. I haven't noticed. Unless I miscounted somewhere. They like carry and extra. No, that's how many we have. Interesting. But, yeah, if we take that. Unless we have 772 and I keep doing the math on that wrong. I don't think so, though. But anyways, that means we need how many more? 72, 72, 144, 744, 744 plus pity. Hey, I was right. We'd be at 750 by now. So that means we're at 804. So yeah, I was right when I said 800. And I was right when we said we'd be at about 750 right here. Yeah, we're at 804. Anyways, okay, so let's keep going. Still got a little ways to go, 200 more. Which means, realistically, about 10 more Paloozas. Which is about 2.5 more hours of Palooza. Let's keep going. Gosh, I have this theme stuck in my head now. The one for the Nomapalooza. That happens like every Vault weekend where we farm like crazy. Theme gets stuck in my head. Hey, we got double Vault key there. Also, you know what we haven't seen this weekend? A quad Vault key. 4 Vault keys in one single go. We've seen triple a couple times. No quad this weekend though. Closest we got was a I almost said a Nisha. A epic Vault key into double Vault key. All in one single go. Too bad it wasn't a guarantee Vault key like every single time we cleared out one of these battles. Could you imagine? That'd be so many. Because realistically we're getting like what? 1 every 5 I want to say? Is about how many battles until you get a Vault key. When you're fighting this many at once. With Vault weekend buff. As I say that, we're on like 7 dry right now. So we did get that double earlier. Also, no! 4 mechs, that's not allowed. Unless you're all gonna drop a Vault key. Then you can... Nope, they all dropped ultra rare. White chocolate chip cookies and milk? Ooh. That sounds good. I haven't had white chocolate in such a long time. Problem with a lot of white chocolate is it's so processed that it normally may contain nuts and I can't have it. But I have had white chocolate before. There are some I can have, though a lot I can't. Actually, there's even that fondue place. I actually can't have the white chocolate there because it may contain. Actually, I can't have any except the milk chocolate here because it all may contain. Like the darker one may contain it, and the white one also does. The only one that doesn't is the standard milk chocolate. Oh wait, no, actually, it was only the white one I couldn't have. I actually could have the dark one. I just hated the taste. I remember now. But yeah, I was able to have it, but it was only the white one that I couldn't have. But yeah, the dark one I didn't care to taste of, or at least not in a fondue-like style. Though even just in general, I feel like I don't like it as much. But definitely in fondue style, it just wasn't the same compared to milk chocolate. Which reminds me, I haven't been in that place since the pandemic. Last time I was in there is like the end of, actually no, very early 2020. Like around like before Super Bowl time, or actually was it exactly at Super Bowl time? Might have been. Like that was the last time I was there. It was an all-you-can-eat too, which was nice. I wonder if they'll run a deal like that ever again. I think it was like 20 bucks or something for like all-you-can-eat fondue. And did I utilize that $20? I literally taste tested their entire menu. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, I literally went down the whole menu of everything I could eat. Even tried the vegan one. Which wasn't too bad. The favorite one, it's kind of funny. Because my favorite one was the one I was getting all along. Which I had a feeling would be my favorite regardless. So the next best was probably like the bacon one. Like, there's some kind of bacon with some kind of other cheese one. It actually wasn't that bad. But no, my favorite one was definitely the artichoke one. Artichoke dips are so good. Like, it's probably one of the best dips in existence. Like, I generally don't eat artichoke separately, but artichoke dips are by far my favorite dips out there. Though in all fairness, like every green vegetable I like. There's almost like no exception. Another epic Valky, nice. It's like 2 or 3 in this set already. Even though I haven't been noticing, our epic Valky luck has definitely been returning to us. I know, I accidentally clicked on a thing on my interface. No, go back. Go back. Oh, not what I wanted. Don't do that. Wait, how do I bring that back up? 1 second. Tools. No. No. Oh, I need to figure out how to bring that back up later. Accidentally got rid of my second chat. Let's see. See if I could try to figure out where this is while also trying to play the game efficiently. Docs. Chat. Found it. Oh yeah, I brought chat back. Those never went away. Or at least for you guys, anyways. On my little section, it kind of disappeared, my second one. I normally look at the one on the other computer, though. My laptop screen's not big enough to normally look at the one that's on screen. You grinded all day and now you're hungry, nice. I'm actually a little bit munchy myself. I'm probably gonna grab something to eat after the stream. A little midnight snacking. I'm oddly enough in a pizza mood. Though I'm definitely not gonna order a pizza at midnight. Actually, then again, is there even any pizza places that would be open at midnight? Now that I think about it. Is that a thing? I'm pretty sure most of them aren't open at night. I feel like that's something that would stop at like 10 p.m. The Hunger Games, ha ha ha, that's funny. The wordplay. Another curse gnome. This would have been a point where if you really need to curse runes, it might actually be worthwhile to delay it the 4 minutes. But we're definitely not going to delay that long. Even if it came in the last 2 minutes, I probably wouldn't even delay it. Only if it happened like the last minute. Yeah, in larger cities, they could probably be open a little bit later. But I feel like the average pizza place would normally close by like 10 or so. Because they want to make sure they're back by, you know, a reasonable time the following day. Because I assume most would close by 10. And they would start doing prep work by like 8 or 9. They might not necessarily open at 8 or 9, but they would start the prep work around that time. If not a little bit earlier. So if they closed at 10, that would give them a solid 10 hours then. If they opened at 8. Or not opened, but, you know, started prep at 8. But how much prep does a pizza place have? I guess it depends on how wide of a range their ingredients are. Because I feel like a lot of pizza places are almost set up like, almost like a Taco Bell. Not exactly like that. I'm not sure if that's a good comparison. But in the sense that, you know, like most of the ingredients are already kind of like pre-prepped. If that makes any sense. And you just kind of have to compose them together. In the case of pizzas, you know, bake them. But like now the individual ingredients are already pre-prepped. This is more so assembly. Yeah, I worked at an Asian restaurant when I was in my teens. It was a mix of American cuisine and Asian. Their best thing ever was something they actually didn't make though. And that they would actually just put in the microwave, which is kind of funny. But literally the best thing they had, by far, or at least my personal favorite, was they had a spinach dip. On the dip tier list, that's pretty close to artichoke dip. And it was really good. It wasn't made in-house though. Like a lot of the American, like more American-like stuff was like almost like pre-made. Whereas all the Asian stuff was, because the person that actually owned it was Asian. So, you know, he knew how to do like all the Asian stuff pretty well. A lot of the other things, it was just like, let's just like have the pre-made stuff. And just sell it marked up. And there we go. Hey, man, I got a verse there too, verse 3. Hey, well, how's the poll? Currently the poll says verse 4 is the rarest verse. With verse 1 is the second rarest, verse 2 is the next, and verse 3 actually in dead last right now. Anyways, let's go and do it again. From the top. Also, don't forget to go claim your free 50 gems. You got 5 more hours if you didn't already get it earlier. Technically 60 gems. You got 10 off of not leaderboard, whatever it's called, the thing as well. As well as some deeds. Also, don't forget to finish Tower of Doom too. If you haven't finished out to 25th room, we're currently at 38, but if you haven't done 25, like that number needs to be at least 26 for you to have gotten all the loot. Where's the guild right now? 35th. Gosh, look at how much Mustaine has done. Why did he go so crazy with it? It's so many. That's so many. Actually, someone in our guild didn't even finish, technically. I think that was the bare minimum over there. But, that's not too big a deal. They're only hurting their own loot. Because obviously it doesn't hurt anything for the guild's loot overall. But look how many he did. 233 or 223? Still a lot. Like, he'd be on, like, the top 100 leaderboard, probably. If there actually was one. There isn't one for that. Well, there is for guilds, but, you know, there isn't one in the sense. There's no individual one. Not for that leaderboard. Anyways, let's keep going. So we're almost running out of Palooza. Good thing I farmed some earlier today. Otherwise, we'd probably run out the stream. As Genki mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. We'll also have 2 more codes to stream. One in a little bit, and then another one once we hit 1,000, obviously. We're currently at around 800 something. I have no clue. It's definitely in the 800s. We know that for sure because we're at 804 a Palooza or 2 ago. I think it was 1 Palooza ago. Can't remember if we've done 2 in that time. I think we've only done 1 in that time. They're starting to all mesh together, so I'm not sure. But maybe at 850 we'll hand out another code then. That'd be 2 Paloozas from now. Not this one, but the following one. And then, of course, at 1,000. The thing we've been grinding all weekend for. If anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Because we'll be here a little while still. Probably another 2.5 hours. However long it takes. Because I believe after this Palooza we have to run, what? 7 of them? 8 of them? 7. 8. Somewhere around there. One of those 2 numbers. One of those 2 numbers is correct. Depends on how well we do on them. Both speed-wise and luck-wise. Yeah, I think we have to do 7 or 8 more Paloozas after this one. The final stretch. Oh, a Volky with an epic Volky. Great to see. It's the kind of loot we want to see. Oh, yeah, we can't get KFC. We can't get chicken in front of the bird. Oh, you actually worked at a KFC before? I've never worked at any major chain before. I feel like it'd be way more stressful than a family-owned place. I feel like McDonald's would be like the biggest nightmare to work at. Imagine how many people scream at you because there's no ice cream machine working. But what do you guys think would be the worst fast food place to work at? I can't think of one worse than McDonald's. Gosh, I'm clicking this mouse so many times just to do the inputs. I'm not sure you guys can hear the clicky noise. This one's actually a little bit clicky, this mouse. Sound-wise. I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear it. But it does indeed do clicky noise. Oh yeah, you can't hear it at all. Yeah, I didn't think you would be able to, but it is indeed clicking a lot. Are pity keys factor into the 1000 vault key? Yes. I am counting them for us hitting 1000. I'm counting all 3 keys. Though I'm just not keeping track of it in the little thing below us, or to the side of us. Over there. That way. And hey, I actually pointed the correct direction. Because it's inverted camera, so I'm actually having to point in the opposite direction. I remembered though. Because that way's this is to my right, but visually it's to the left. Hello, Dragor. Welcome. Hope all's going well. All these is gnomes. Hate when they give us the weaker category. Look at that. Bunch of legendary ingots and some epic ones. Bunch of junk and some jewels there. all of the junk. Until we get the Volkies. I really wish Mythic Ingot did not have a mythic border. Luckily, it doesn't look anything like a key. It's a gigantic white slab of disappointment. A nice little curse gnome in there. I'd rather have the Volkies though. 1 or 2 curse runes is almost nothing for us. Especially compared to the kind of value we can get from a Volky. It's actually impossible for him to drop Volkies anymore. There was a glitch initially, for the first couple weeks or month or so, where his drop could be overwritten by Volky. But that's not the case anymore. He will always drop you Chaos Shards. Or Curse Runes, whatever they're called, I meant. Curse Runes. Hey, 4 normal gnomes. Come on, let's see some gem key or event key or some gems. And those better drops. Yeah, we got gem there. Oh, double diamond as well. I don't need diamonds though. It's still good. Also, when he gets the diminishing return on the amount of diamonds, it actually doesn't affect him much. Because he's originally giving out 2 or 5, so it being reduced down to 1 isn't really that big a difference. Ooh, a double Volky. Because realistically, we're getting slightly more than 1 Volky per minute when we do Palooza. I have another double Volky. Even more than that if we just keep getting doubles. One step closer every time. But yeah, we're definitely in final stretch category now. Final stretch territory. Yeah, we're probably going for another 2-ish hours or so. However long it takes to get to 1,000. Because we're ending almost immediately once we hit 1,000, realistically. Like, the second the Palooza ends, that gives us the 1,000. We're ending at a code and we're out. Because I need sleep. Yeah, the stream's basically going until we hit 1,000. We're at 800 something right now. Like, mid 800 something. Which I might even update the number here. If we're past 850, I'll hand out code. If we're not, we'll hand out code after next Palooza. And then we'll hand out the last one at 1,000, obviously. When we finally reach it. But the next one will be at 850. Which we're either going to be at right now or after next Palooza. Get a little quick caffeine break. Ooh, a double glory and a double soul. That's a nice one to finish on. For this current set. No curse gnome there, though. Let's kill it out. Hope if it'll click. There we go. 15-15. Okay, do we anything here? Ooh, no. Aw, the glory gnome got overwritten, but still 5,000 souls and 1,000 glory with a vault key. Not bad at all. Anyways, let's go do a head count. Hey, tribute's ready as well. Let's go do a head count on our keys real quick. So, 582, check the starting number. That is 717. 717. That's how big that number is now. 717. A lot of repeat numbers there. There we go. And then the other one is some other number. It is 75. And now with pity, that brings us to a total of something. One second, I'm trying to delete these other ones. Okay, there we go. So what I need now is take those 3 numbers. So we need 717 plus 75 plus, what on earth is our pity at right now? 62. Where did my calculator go? We are at 854, which means we are officially past 850, which means code. Okay, we're at 854, which means realistically that is what, 7 Paloozas, right? Which is yeah, we're right on track. 6 or 7 Paloozas, depending on how luck goes. Anyways, but yeah, I did say we'd hand one out when we hit past that mark. We are past that mark. And then we'll hand out the last one at the finished milestone of 1,000. But here you guys go. Let me go get it right over there, right over there. Make sure we claimed it. Go get the link for you guys. And there's the redeem code in chat. Code number 2 and code number 3 will be up when we finish at 1,000. Alright, let's keep going. We're not ending until we reach it. That's not what I need. Let's go start Palooza. It looks like we need 6 or 7 more Palooza. Depends how they go. Because we need another 146. Okay, curse gnome right off the bat. And a Volkey to go with it. So we're doing pretty good overall in Epic Volkeys. Epic Volkey. Speaking of which, as I say that, we literally get an Epic Volkey. We render them to existence. Barrel luck's been really, really good on them. Yeah, there's double Volkey, gosh. We might only need 6 if we keep getting this kind of rate of Volkey, gosh. We found the whole stash. Until we didn't find any. I got gypped. We actually got a kill with no Volkey in it. There it is. It's back to going to normal. That'd be insane if you actually consistently got a Volkey every set. Like, we got a Curse Gnome here too. Gosh, we're doing so good this set. I'm pretty sure it's gonna... Look, we even got a Volkey there. On top of the Curse Gnome. Is it gonna dampen down soon, probably? But our current rate on this Volt is actually kind of insane. The only thing that could make it more insane is if we, like, immediately get another Epic. Like, the next few. Triple Glory, great to see. Yeah, that was one of the stronger starts we've had to Palooza. Look at that, an Epic into a normal Volt. This might be like our strongest 2-minute start we've ever had. Double Curse Gnome, double Epic Volkey, like 5 normal Volkeys. It's pretty solid. All in under 2 minutes. If only the whole thing would be that good. I think we used up all of our luck. We've consumed every last bit. Hopefully it'll just luck spike us out of nowhere. Hey, no problem for the code, everyone. Enjoy. As I mentioned, we'll have one last one at 1,000 Vault Keys. Another epic night. Wow, this is so good. We found 2 Cursed Gnomes, 3 epic Vault Keys, and almost a dozen normal Vault Keys in like 3.5 minutes. Pretty good numbers. Another epic. Gosh, that's 4 epic Vault Keys in under 4 minutes. This could be the highest amount of epic Vault Keys we ever get in one. We're at 4 in 4 minutes. If it keeps at this rate, we'll have 15 in 15 minutes. If only. There's no way it's going to do that, though. I think the highest we've ever gotten was 7, I want to say. I actually don't remember. We're currently 4 in 4 minutes. Our streak may have ended. Though I do have to say, this weekend overall has been really good on epic Vault Key luck for us. We're definitely way above average where we should be. Because the way to know if you're exactly at average, divide the number of normal Vault Keys you have, not counting pity. So for us, it'd be that left number. Divide that by 9, and whatever that number is how many epic Vault Keys you should have. If you have less than that, you're unlucky. If you got more than that, you got lucky. I can't do that in my head, but I believe it comes out to, what does that number come out to? I can't do that in my head at the moment. Brain doesn't want to function. I'm trying to divide that number by 9. So welcome back, Tyrian. Welcome, welcome. Aw, our epic Vault Key streak broke. 4 in 4 minutes and now none. Hopefully we'll see at least 1 or 2 more. Because we definitely have to hit at least 8 to break our record. It either ties it or breaks it, I'm not sure. I feel like this Palooza did so good that we're almost at 900 already. No, oh, that's our 5th epic Valky. Nice. Come on, a few more. We still got a solid 6 minutes. That's enough to get 6 Valkys, epic Valkys. There's no way we get double digits. Oh no, has any of you ever hit double digit epic Valky on a Palooza yet? It's definitely possible. You would need a lot of luck. How many trophies do you have for this week? A couple thousand. It's not as high as you would think because we're doing all of our farming is 1 trophy at a time. So even though we're winning a lot, it's only 1 trophy each time. Or stuff like Explore 12 is slower, but you're getting multiple per run. You click the screen too quick to even see what the loot is. That's kind of funny. I normally delay my click ever so slightly so I could see. You had 3,500 this week? Nice. Yeah, I think that's actually almost exactly where I'm at right now. Because we predicted that I think that'd be like where we end at approximately. Though we might be a little bit closer to 4,000 now. Not sure. I'm gonna go check in 4 minutes. Come on, see if we can get at least 2 more epic Valkys. I'll put us to 7. We're at 5 right now. Which is still insanely good. This might have been our best Palooza all weekend so far. 3 Cursed Gnomes, 5 epic Valkys, and probably like at least 20 normal Valkys, if not more. No verses this set, though. Would put it all together if we get like a verse 2. Like 2 more epic Valkys and a verse 2 to go with it. Would be nice. If only we can actually get that lucky on it. No standard Valky's still nice. Get us to that 1,000. Every little bit helps. So they actually need to drop it. Them not dropping it doesn't help. Oh, I thought that was a mythic one for a second. Nope. Still at 5. 5's still a really solid amount of epic Valkys to get 1 go, though. But I think just this run alone almost brought us to 900. Went really well. I gotta be super quick here. Gotta make it to the next battle. I think we have enough time. Go, 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 go. Quicker. Load quicker. Go. Alright, we made it in time. Let's see, was it worth it? What did we get here? Double soul and 2 glory is not bad. The Jewel Gnome's bad though. Oh, nice. We max rolled all of them. Well, except for the useless Jewel Gnome. But 10,000 souls and 1,000 glory. Gosh, good thing we clicked quick enough. That'd been a lot of loot to miss. Anyways, I actually want to go update this number just because of how amazing that actually was, that run. Let's see, how many are we at? Yeah, we're at 80. We indeed found exactly 5. Look at that. Wow, we found 80. 75 to 80. 5 whole epic vault keys. I just wanted to double check confirm, but yeah, that is. We found 5 physical epic vault keys. Okay, other number, might as well update 2. We already updated the 1. This one will be a little bit more annoying to figure out though, so let me just put it in. Subtract 2865. 747. Whoa! We found we found 35 keys. 5 of which were epic. That's a lot of keys. But yeah, we're almost at 900. I was right. When I said that would almost get us to 900, pretty much. I think we're at like 880, 890 right now. Now let's keep going. That's like what? 4 more Palooza? If we got lucky enough, this is 4 or 5 more Palooza. We might be able to do it before midnight. Might be able to get it before midnight. Because if it's 5 more Palooza, we're definitely gonna get it before midnight. And I believe it is. We have to hit like 110 or 120 within 5. Which is definitely very doable with enough luck. Because even though I calculate them out as 20, they do average a little bit closer to like a little above 20. Like the one we just got was literally 35. 30 normal keys and 5 epics. So that was an outlier. That was an insanely good run. That might have actually been one of the best Paloozas we've ever used. 3 Curse Gnomes, 30 Vault Keys, and 5 Epic Vault Keys. Really solid loot. And now we're getting the exact inverse with absolutely nothing. Are all the drops at? Shows the Vault Keys. There it is. Well, we found one. Now go get 130 more or so. 120 more. Yeah, so far this one's been really bad. We got 1 in 2.5 minutes. There we go. It is now doubled. Comparatively. Soon to be tripled. Yep, tripled. Soon to be quadded. You hope Ironhawk comes to the Soul Forge soon, hopefully. I believe it has happened this cycle. Though I'm not sure how close we are. There's the 4th one. But I'm not sure how close we are to the next cycle. Because I believe it has happened this cycle. But I believe the cycle's resetting soon. I normally don't keep track of it exactly. There's a resource on RimWorld that shows it, probably a few other locations as well. Where you can see what cycle we're on, plus where everything's at. You can check any mythic to see if it's happened on current cycle. Because every mythic has to rotate once before it resets again. And as more things come in, or you know, cycle around that aren't the thing you're looking for, it is more likely every week that it'll finally be the one you're looking for. Until it finally happens and it cycles again. We're basically at a vault key per minute right now at 5. Ideally we want to be seeing slightly higher than a vault key per minute. And no epic vault keys this time. Though kinda can't complain after getting 5 in a single go. Ooh, epic vault key, nice, great to see. Wonder if we'll hit 100 epic vault keys. I think we'll be slightly short by the time we hit 1,000. Counting pity, of course. If we didn't count pity, we would definitely hit 100 by then. But counting pity, we might be about 5 short, but we'll see. Get lucky enough we won't be. Okay, never mind. The cycle is already reset. I see. Alright, so it is on the cycle then. Yeah, it actually just reset recently then. Gosh, where's the cough coming from? Yeah, it could be tomorrow, it could be a couple months from now. Yeah, the cycle's starting to get pretty long. How many mythics there are. Because between every single cycle, we're getting like 4 or 5 more mythics now. Between the season path, 1 per month, and sometimes the other weirdness. Like for example, well then again, Horde Mimic can't be in it, nor the other thing. So never mind. Because even though we're also getting mythics for some of those other side things like new patches, those aren't actually in the drop table, are they? Because they're only exclusive to the means of which they come out. Because you can only get that Mimic in Explore 12, never in Soulforge. So welcome back, Cookie. Welcome, welcome. But I believe after this one we only need 4 more. And then we finally made it. Because we should be at like 910? A little bit lower actually. It could be at 910. It's like ever so slightly above 900. Which if we get lucky enough 4, we'll be able to do it. However, there's a chance we're going to be like 10 short after doing 4 more. Which means we'll need a 5th. Because we have to keep in mind, we're getting like 0 from Pity pretty much at this point. Well, technically almost 1 per each. But still, that's not going to add much compared to before. Luck's turning around a little bit on this one though. That should be good. He was running quite a bad streak earlier on it. Though our previous one was like the best Palooza we ever had. It wasn't the most epic vault keys we ever got in one go. But 35 total keys, but everything else is pretty solid. And by total keys I mean vault keys. Specifically 30 vault keys, 5 epic. And 3 cursed gnomes. Though we haven't done a cursed gnome delay for a little while, they just don't keep showing up at the end. Because I don't want to waste a couple minutes to hold it. If it shows up in like the very last minute, we'll hold. But otherwise, we're not holding the cursed gnome. Ideally, we just see like double of him on the very last battle. That'd be so convenient. We have seen a double this weekend, though I killed him out immediately because it was at like the 3-minute mark. Meaning there were still 12 minutes left of the timer. If it was inversely the 3-minute mark, I would maybe have held it. If it was like the final 3 minutes, but it happened in the first 3 minutes. I'm gonna hear this song like in my sleep all night. It's gonna be stuck in my head. It sounds like you need some soup and cough medicine. I just need some sleep. I do want to finish this. As soon as we hit the 1,000 mark, we're like gonna crash in bed. Sometime tomorrow morning, we'll cover the video on season 10, I believe we're at. Is it 9 or 10? I keep forgetting. Pretty sure it's season 10 of Gems of War. The big 1-0. Finally hitting the double digits. It's gonna be forever until we hit triple. Actually, will the game ever hit triple? Probably not. Actually, has any game with a seasonal system ever even hit a triple season? I don't feel like it's possible. Unless their seasons are like measured in weeks rather than months. Sleep is for the weak. You need sleep eventually. Oh, nice. A Volky, epic Volky there. After just getting double Volky prior. Nice, nice. What is sleep? Oh, Curse Gnome. Nah. I'm gonna say no to that Curse Gnome, even though that was actually a pretty good battle to do it on. Let's see how quick we are. I'm gonna try it. There's no way we're gonna make it in time. I'm gonna hope for it though. Mash, mash, mash. No, if we didn't have to go through the menu. Oh, did we make it? Did we make it? Did we make it? Yeah, we made it. Perfect. Loot here is gonna be bad, but if we get a Volky, it was worth it. Let's see, was it worth it? Come on, Volky, Volky, Volky. Nah! Ah, she's the lady of the guy. Anyways, there we go. Let's go do it again. Let's go right back. And then we'll go update the number, I think, after this one. Let's run it right back. The final dozen. Oh, we're not gonna need all of them. Actually, technically, even if I farmed no extra verses, we would have been fine. Well, maybe not, because I feel like we farmed about... I want to say we found about 8 verse 2s this weekend. So we would have cut it very close if we didn't find any off stream. I'm pretty sure we found 1 or 0 on stream. We found several off stream. I'm talking about verse 2, that is. Specifically. Oh, so we're definitely past 900 at this point. Should be at like 930, I want to say? 920, 930, somewhere around there. For how many we have. Not quite 1,000 yet. We should need 3 more Paloozas after this. Possibly 2 if we get really lucky. Depends how efficient they all are. You're going for 700 plus right now? Nice. There's still enough time to make it to 1,000 from where you're currently at. Especially if you already have the Paloozas ready. Though even if you don't, it's still technically possible to hit 1,000 by then. It'll be on par for your lowest weekend? Oh gosh. That's still a pretty good number. So Tyrene, are you going to be farming the new Pokemon game that hard, or are you mostly just into Pokemon Go? Because I heard we should be able to, we should be getting more info on it in a couple weeks. Like for the main mechanic of the game and all that. Like it's definitely happening late June, early July. You're closing on a 300, nice. You basically boycotted Vault because of the insane power orbs you have. Well, the main benefit of shiny hunting in the mainline series is mostly the ball selection you get. There's a much better ball selection. Because so far, every single game that has had better odds, like Eevee, Pikachu, Legends Arceus, and Pokemon Go, they've all had a limited ball selection compared to the mainline series. You're going with the kitty? Yeah, the cat's pretty nice. I feel like that one's going to be the most popular one. Generally, the one that's the most broken is also tends to be the most popular one. And there's a good chance that one will be the most broken. The one from the previous generation was definitely Cinderace. It's kind of funny because my favorite tends to be like the weakest one every time. The weakest one in Legends Arceus was Rowlet, and it's definitely my favorite. The weakest one in Sword and Shield was Sobble, and that one's the weakest of the three. So I'm pretty sure the one I'm picking next generation will somehow also manage to be the weakest. Also, I feel like everyone's going to be playing Scarlet instead of Violet. If they're only getting one. I tend to always get the version that's like less popular. Not because I'm deliberately trying to, it just seems to always happen. Like with Sword and Shield, Shield definitely sold way less than Sword. Mostly because Zacian is broken beyond belief. Which is the legend that you get for the main storyline for it. A little sword dog. Did we just get like double Curse Gnome in a row? I feel like I just saw a Curse Gnome like literally seconds ago. It was either directly after or a few battles between. Purple's your favorite color? Nice. Yeah, I'm getting both, though I'm starting with Scarlet. Because I like that legend way more. But yeah, it would be the first time since Gen 2 I've ever gotten both. And technically the first time ever, in a sense. Because the only reason I even had both versions in Gen 1 and 2 was because, you know, trading in games and stuff was a lot more common back in the day. I never actually, like, retail bought both the games. You're gonna nickname it Spaghetti? That's funny. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I am getting it digital, but the only reason I'm getting it digital is, well, for one, it's slightly cheaper. But the main reason, not because of that, but the other reason is because of I'm going to be doing like multi-account, and it's possible to play the same game multiple times over if you have it digital. So, for example, if I wanted to play double Scarlet or double Violet, I can. Whereas if you have physical, you would have to do one and the other. Oh, that reminds me. I need to add 2 to the Mimic number. I found one off stream and we found one this stream. I need to remember to go do that. I could try doing it as we're doing this. Here's my Mimic number. There it is. It's currently at 79. Let's go make it 81. We almost forgot to add the one from earlier. There we go. I have now remembered. We found one earlier and we just found one this stream. Also found one earlier today. Oh, so we found it 5 times this weekend too. Nothing good in it. Though technically we got 5 Orpheus, which actually was the best drop we could have gotten because it was Explore 1. But of course we did not get the Mythic, unfortunately. That's the true best thing we could have gotten in it, but we did not. Yeah, we're gonna go see what our number is after this. Because it should be midway through 900 something. Like the lower end, like 930, 940. But yeah, I think we're within 3. Pretty sure 3 more Paloozas can do it. Which would be like just before midnight. Just ever so barely. But realistically, it'll probably take till midnight. No, the two in the trailer are legendaries. Anything that's ever on the box art of a Pokemon game are legendary, not mythic. Though I guess the one exception to that would be Legends Arceus. Though that's literally the only exception that has ever occurred. But aside from that one situation, every box art Pokemon is a legendary. The only other exception was Gen 1, where the box art Pokemon were just the starters, final evolution. I guess there's another exception too, because the Gen 1 remake was also Pikachu and Eevee, which are of course is Pikachu and Eevee. Let's see. But yeah, no mythic for either has been revealed yet. Though generally either game would have all the mythics, or whatever the mythic is. Also, sometimes the mythic is from some kind of really weird way to obtain. Like some kind of special event that they do, or some other strange thing. Like, there was a mythic that was added with Crown Tundra. Or not the Crown Tundra, I think the thing before it. Whatever it was called. The other one. But I never got it, because it was some kind of exclusive thing at the time. I think we have enough time to try to pressure it. Come on. Click quicker. Oh, nice! We got a Volkey, epic Volkey, but click quicker. Go, go, go. Okay, we made it in time. Perfect. Let's see what we get here. Then we'll go do a count on the keys. It should be about a 940, I feel. We just need 3 more. Hey, nice little Volkey at the end there. Alright, let's go see what our numbers are at. Okay. So, where's my Volkey stack? There it is. So, let me go get my numbers. Let's go figure out where we are. Alright, 2865, 2865. Let's see. That means we're at, math. 800, 795. 795. And the other one is at 86. And if we add that to pity, we are at something. Oh, this is a redeem code from earlier, and we'll have one more when we hit 1,000. Alright, so that's 65 plus the other ones. So 65 plus 795 plus 86 equals 946. If we do really lucky, we get this in 2 more. We're at 946. Final stretch. But if we get really lucky, 2 more Paloozas. Okay, let's go do it. 2 to 3 more. Let's go get it. Oh no, the lag. I should have reset the game. You had to go to McDonald's specifically to get a mythic one time? That's funny. In Pokemon Go or for something else? I wish they would do something to make it slightly easier to get various legends and mythics. It's hard to min-max them competitively. Luckily, mythics can't even be used competitively in almost every format. Just because they're so rare. But even legends are super annoying because you can't egg breed them. Like, everything that can be egg bred is like really easy to get exactly as you want. Everything else, not so much. Okay, so how many more keys did we say we needed? We're at 904 something. Let's see. We're at 946, so I need 54 more keys. Which means we'd have to hit 27 in the next 2 Paloozas. I don't think we're going to make that. We'd have to get really lucky. Oh, there we go. We just need to do that like a billion times more. If we can keep up that luck. We're just double spamming. Yeah, we'd have to average 27 on the next 2 Paloozas, otherwise we're going to need a 3rd Palooza. Which is realistic. I was expecting to need a 3rd Palooza regardless. But there is a chance with enough luck we actually don't need it. Almost all Glory Gnome. Too bad every single Gnome wasn't Glory Gnome. I wouldn't even care how repetitive it is, it's just so much loot. I'd be perfectly fine with all of them just being replaced with Glory. It'd definitely be an improvement. We were talking about it earlier the other day too. Glory is such a versatile resource in this game. It's almost like a pseudo gem. Like in other games where the premium currency is money only, Glory is like the equivalent of what that would have been. Like those games that do like the triple currency systems, where it's like gold as your like primary one, like that middle one, and then like the premium one. Like Glory is kind of like the that middle between one. Though in the case of Gems of War, even the premium one's free and inaccessible. Because Glory is that in-between thing that can kind of be used for basically everything, or gets you to everything. It has mythic chance, it can give you, it has all the resources that gold keys normally have, so like gems, giving even more glory gold, which is kind of funny because you can actually get glory from glory keys if you have physical keys, which will actually get you more overall glory. But yeah, it gives you trait stones, it gives you ingots, has the widest range from rare to mythic, everything but common. Does a lot of things. Plus, of course, you use it to get the 10 event keys every single week. From the Spoils of War, you get it to get whatever the new Glory Troop is every single week. Which is basically a free max troop every week. As well as a lot of treat stones you can get from it. Does a lot of things. Yeah, McDonald's quality is really bad. I feel like they've gone downhill. They got rid of like every menu item that was good. Like every menu item I can ever think of that McDonald's has had, other than maybe some of the breakfast items, like they've gotten rid of. Because they got rid of the wraps, they got rid of fruit parfaits. I believe they got rid of those apple pie things. Do they still have those? They might still have those. They got rid of the strawberry ones though, which were the better ones. So even if they still have the apple pies, they got rid of the better flavor. Because they had like a strawberry or raspberry thing, I can't remember. It was something red. It was like a red with like a white cream. It was so good. And it came with extra sugar. And sometimes I would need more sugar on top of that extra sugar. I would get like extra of the extra sugar packets on the thing that already had sugar on it. It's so good. Speaking of sugar, I should probably drink some more caffeine. But we're easily gonna make it. We only need 2.5 more Paloozas. Unless we get really lucky, we only need 1.5 more. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need 2.5 more. Even if we get somewhat lucky on them, we're gonna be like 5 to 10 short. Which will require us to do another Palooza. He's doing it manually. It's gonna take like an hour to find 5 keeps. Whereas 1 Palooza will get it for us. Now, if we keep getting luck like that, we might cover the gap. We'll find out. Not after this Palooza, but after next Palooza, we'll do a count and see if we hit 1,000. If we have, we hand out code and end stream. If not, we do another Palooza and then end stream. Also giving out code, of course. Oh, a place that does all homemade sauces. There's actually a barbecue place near me. Well, not super near, but it's normally one I go to. It's near enough to go to, but not walking distance near. But, oh, nice, that big Volky there. But, they do their own barbecue sauces with their pork. I was at one good pork place I was talking about earlier. But, I think it's just literally just called Barbecue House. But, it is, they have some really good custom sauces. Plus their pork is good. Like, everything there is good. Their hush puppies are amazing. Particularly the dip that they do for it. Like, everything that they do is pretty custom. Like, they even have a pretty decent iced tea. Or I should say a sweet tea. Now it's making me hungry just to go there. And they have some really good to-go portions. They even do like catering and stuff for events. Though I never ordered such a thing. But they do like whole events even. If you need them for like a wedding or other similar things. Doesn't it cost a lot extra to get stuff through Uber Eats? Like, I've never did, but I've heard like things costing like almost twice as much. Depending on how you go about it. Like, I don't think I would enjoy a meal like that as much if I knew I paid so much extra for it. Like, I'd probably enjoy it less, not more. Because at that point, I would have just preferred to have gone to, like, a higher quality place. Like, ordering fast food for, like, twice the cost. I almost feel like just, like, walking to, like, any, like, half-decent restaurant instead. Because I feel like it would come out to almost the same price. Though you'd have to take the effort to actually get to the place. Oh, what was the Rowlet message? I read it, but I don't understand the context because I'm like half asleep right now. So when I read it, I don't at all understand the context. Because as soon as we hit 1,000 vault keys, I'm just crashing. You know, we'll cover a video sometime in the morning. For Season 10 of Gems of War. Finally hitting the double digits. Oh, talk about late night cravings. Oh, you know what I've actually been getting? Oh gosh, what is that called? Pagoda? I think it's called Pagoda. There's a brand, it's based on that one structure. I remember them from Animal Crossing because they were very rare. But the Pagoda brand of cheese wontons and crab ragoons. Like, I'm addicted to those. The problem is they're so hard to find in stores sometimes. Like, you can find some of their other products that are less popular, but those two that are really, really good, like, they're almost always bought out, or just not in stock. They're likely bought out because I know I'm sometimes the person who does that. Like, if I see like 6 of them on the shelf, they're all coming with me. Like, if I see the last several that are there, they are all going in my cart. Owls will eat chickens? I don't doubt that. If they try hard enough, they probably could. Especially the bigger owls. Also, owls are normally nocturnal and chickens are just sleeping there, and they're pretty easy prey. Like, an owl could definitely take out a sleeping chicken. I'm not sure if it could take an awake rooster, though. But it could definitely take out a sleeping chicken. Yeah, there we go. Alright, one more. Let's see where that brings us. Hey, also, hey, we almost hit 30,000 gems. We're actually going to get it probably at the end of this Palooza. Through all the little gem drops we get here. Alright, if we get lucky, this is the last one we have to do. If we get unlucky, it'll require one more after this. Did we just get triple Valky? Nice. Alright, this might be the last one. Final stretch time. Let's see. We'll find out in like 14 minutes from now, or technically 15 minutes from now. So this is the final one. It might be. Then we'll hand out code. And call it a night. Otherwise, we gotta do one more please after this one. Yeah, they made normal Decidueye really bad in the mainline game. Though Hisuian Decidueye might actually be really broken, depending on how Triple Arrow works in Gen 9. Because basically what it does in Legends Arceus is it's a priority move with above average damage for a priority move, while also having guaranteed crit on the follow-up attack. Assuming that the hit actually hits, because it is a fighting move, so you can't do it on ghosts. Though ghosts are probably going to be really meta in Gen 9, mostly because of Hisuian, I cannot remember his name. The not ghost thingy, whatever. Well, technically he's a ghost. But, I cannot remember the thing's name. The Zoroark. Not the Zoroark, the Zoroark. Because that thing is probably the best typing in existence. Normal ghost. While also likely still having the mimic thing, where it like copies the image of a different Pokemon. So not only do you have to guess what it is, but that's going to be a really weird guess. Because you're going to either have to hit it with like Dark or Fighting, depending on what's on the team. So like using Fighting on anything is going to be like so hard to predict. It's going to be interesting. It's going to make Dark types like even more broken than they've ever been. Because the problem with what's going to happen in Gen 9 meta is you basically have to guess on if you need to use a fighting move or if it's actually going to be a ghost type, like, constantly. Because Darks are going to be very meta, even more so than they've already been, unless they nerf them. Because Fairy and Dark are going to be, like, insane. Like, Fairy's definitely going to get toned down. I'm not sure if Dark will. But Dark's definitely going to be broken, but because Dark's going to be broken, there's going to be a lot more fighting types. But because there's going to be fighting types, it's also a billion ghosts. It's going to be a weird triangle of prediction. Be interesting. You can't believe the poll results right now? Yeah, apparently a lot of people are missing number 4. Number 4 was the original one that was my lowest. So even I was at that point at one point. Though my lowest currently is 2 by quite a margin. Actually, 4 is actually my highest now, if I'm not mistaken. You're watching a video of mine from 3 years ago. The art style of the map is so much better. Oh yeah, it has changed a lot. A lot of the art that was actually one of the most controversial patches they did, where they like overhauled all the art style for the game. It was probably the patch that caused like the most people to ever quit in one given patch, because the game has a drastically different art style in the past that a lot of people preferred. Obviously, that's not as big an issue these days because, you know, everyone's kind of gotten used to the newer art style of the game. But it used to be drastically different. It's kind of amazing how much different the game looks, though. Like, some screenshots of the old game, like, you would barely even know that's Gems of War until you see the troop art. Like, the troop art's never changed, so if you see one of those troops, it's like, oh yeah, that's Gems of War. But if you could, like, hide the troop art but show, like, the rest of the interface, like, it doesn't even look like the same game in some areas. In most areas. But there's no area where you could, like, completely hide the troop art or other things that are, like, easy tell that's Gems of War. But if you could show, like, just the interface of before while hiding everything that gives, like, the very obvious Gems of War visual, then, the interface looks so much different. Come on, where are all the Volkies at? If we don't get a big spike of them, we're gonna need to do another Palooza. I'm gonna predict it now. We're gonna be literally 4 keys short. Exactly 4. Though some margin probably similar, but exactly 4 is my prediction of how many keys we're gonna be short of 1,000. Oh, this current rate, it might be a little bit higher than that. We're actually doing a little bit bad this current Palooza. At least comparatively to what we need to be hitting. Your prediction is 1 short. I'm almost about to increase mine to 7. Because our current rate's actually really bad. I could still turn around, still another 7 minutes. But then we'll add it up and see where we're at. This could be the final Palooza. I feel like we're gonna have to do one more after this though. Unless we get just like a gigantic spike of vault keys. Out of nowhere. Which is still definitely possible. Like at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if we're like 11 short. These you also have to keep in mind, we're getting like almost no keys from Pity. Or at least at this point, because of how many we've already done. Like, I think we're at the point where if we throw down a Palooza, sometimes we don't even get a full Pity key. I can't remember exactly at what point. I feel like we're somewhere at that point. Or pretty close to it. I have another vault key. Come on, we need more of those. This set's been pretty bad. A lot of curse gnomes though. This is like our 4th curse gnome this set. Another vault key. It's kind of funny because there's one whole less thing that can even drop a vault key because curse gnome can't. Yeah, we still get one. Come on, guys, see more doubles and triples on those vault keys. Maybe even a quad. We didn't see a quad all weekend. Which is actually kind of surprising based on how many we've done. But we've seen a couple triples. As well as a couple Volkey, epic Volkey double normal Volkey. Which are always great to see. You'd think that would almost be rarer, but I think it's actually more common. I'm pretty sure it is more common to get an epic Volkey with 2 Volkeys than it is to get 4 Volkeys. Mostly because the chance that one of those 3 would end up being an epic Volkey isn't that bad. Whereas the chance of all 4 of them being a Volkey is actually quite a bit harder. Even though it is actually better loot to get 1 epic Volkey with 2 Volkeys. Though it is more common than getting 4 Volkeys in one go. Despite four Volkeys in one go being less loot. And hey, epic Volkey. Speaking of which, every time we bring them up, it's like, hey, here, have one. Have an epic Volkey every time you mention an epic Volkey. If only it was that easy. But yeah, we're definitely some amount short. There's almost no way we've made the 1,000 cut. It's unfortunate because now you need to go do a whole another Palooza. But we'll see. We'll do the count. Oh, if we keep getting that luck though. We can still turn it around. There's still 3.5 minutes to get like 20 keys. Let's go. I don't know, how many shards do we have? Hopefully we don't end up hitting one of those things right here. Okay, good, we didn't. Good. Great to see. You have like 400 plus cursed walnuts. That's a funny name for them. Good old cursed runes. They need better things to use them on though. Still hoping they'll be able to upgrade Underworld Treasure at some point. For a reasonable exchange rate. One singular gem. That might be enough to make us go over 30,000 though. Because we kind of dipped under when we bought the faction. Actually, what did we buy recently that we went over? I can't remember what event did it. What event did we spend like 1,000 something gems on recently? Oh, All Seeing Eye. Wasn't that the one that pushed us over? Pretty sure it was. Because we spent, no we didn't. Because we only spent like, a couple hundred on it. Because we went for the lower tier. I guess Tower of Doom consumed 500 this week, so I guess that kind of made it. Oh, Tower of Doom did 1,310. Duh. Because I bought the tier 6. I forgot, that's what made it go so much lower. Yeah, it was Tower of Doom. I was like, what did we just spend like 1,000 something on? It was Tower of Doom this week, though. Last Monday. It was literally this week. Though the All Seeing Eye thing did contribute to it, though. Not as much as the, not as much as, Tower of Doom. Yeah, final few. Though we might still have to do another Palooza, but we'll say this might be the final few. Once we add them up, that will determine it. Another Vault Key. Come on, let's get like 3 Vault Keys in the final stretch. There's still time. Let's see one Epic with like 2 normals. Possibly all in the same drop 3 times over. Go. Nope, nothing. And we still got like 4 more drops. Still enough time to get 4 more Vault Keys, if not more. Yep, nope, still none. Come on, show me at least 3 Vault Keys. Alright, we got 1. Oh, we can still do 2 more in 20 seconds. That's still doable. Oh, I think we only get into 1 more fight though. Okay, come on, 1 more Vault Key. Oh, come on. Ah, I might have misclicked 2. Oh, you know what? We're gonna try. No, there's no way. Gonna have to stall here. There's no way. Alright. Let's wait it out. Moment of truth. Do we have 1,000? Ah, we didn't get one at the end. Well, let's add them up. Let's see. See how many we are short, or if we actually passed it. Okay, so, let's start from pity number, oddly enough. I'm gonna start with pity number, which is 66. Aw, so close to 69. Even if we do another one, it's not gonna hit 69. You'll be lucky if you hit 67, maybe 68 at max. Definitely not 69. Anyways, is it 995? Did you already do the math? No, we haven't even looked at the page. It's not even possible to know the math. Alright, let me type in 66. Let's figure out the rest now. Let's see, that's 91. And let's figure out the other number. Okay, the other number. This is our base number. The other one is that number. What is that then? That is 839. 839. Let's see. I think we're slightly short. 839. Oh, well, let's see. So it's that number plus 839 plus 91. We're 4 short. I called it. We're 4 short. We're at 996. I literally called it on first guess. We're 4 short. Oh gosh. I was exactly correct. It is 4 short. Unless I'm missing something somewhere else. But we are exactly 4 short. That's funny. Anyways, another Palooza it is. Then we'll go hand out a code and end it out. That is funny. Exactly 4 short. Well, let's go do it. The final Palooza, officially this time. Let's go do it. Final one of the Vault weekends. We're guarantee getting it at this point, so we got it. There's nowhere we're not going to get 5 from an entire thing, or sorry, 4 from an entire Palooza. Probably get it in the next few minutes. But of course we're doing the whole Palooza. Only 3 keys this Palooza. There's nowhere we're going to get that unlucky. For one, we're going to get at least 1 from Pity. So we technically only need to find 3. So even if we only found 3 from this Palooza, it would be enough, and there's 1 of them. Because we're going to hit 1 by default from Pity, so we'd only need to get 2 more Vault keys. There's almost no way we wouldn't get 2 Vault keys in 14 minutes. It'd be like near impossible. Unless we just like stop playing. Because we'd only need to find 2 more at this point. Because Pity's going to cover at least 1, if not 2. But assuming it's only going to go up by 1. We only have to find 2 more Vault keys. They're out there somewheres. Oh, so that's funny. That'll bring us basically to midnight. Oh, we only need 1 more Vault key. Come on, where's the 1000th key? Well, in theory, 2 more Vault keys is the 1000th key, though we know for sure we're going to be getting Pity. But technically, we're claiming it before Pity. So there it is. There's our 1000th key. It doesn't matter which one it is because we got them both simultaneously. They're both technically our 1000th. One of them's the 1000th if you don't count that one Pity, and the other one's the 1000th if you do. So both of those 2 keys were simultaneously this 1000th. So we have indeed officially hit it, plus we just got another one. But it has been done. We have hit 1,000 Vault keys this weekend for, I think, the 3rd time. Though if I'm not mistaken, it's actually the first time we bothered hitting it on a 3-day weekend. Because oddly enough, the other 2 times we did it were on Vault weekends that were actually longer than 3 days. Actually, one of them was more like a Vault week than a weekend. Okay, we'll go hand out a code after this and get the final tally on our keys. Might even add a Pity number there. Oh, so we almost got 100 epic Vault keys this weekend. We actually did the last time we went for 1,000. That's because we actually went for like a physical 1,000, not counting Pity. This is 1,000 counting Pity. I don't mind that. We're gonna count Pity this time. Otherwise, it would take us a whole extra hour. And I do not have the awakeness to do that. Though we have done it officially, like over 100 epic Vault keys and over 1,000, but not counting Pity before. So thank you, Tyrian, for the $5 tip for the celebration of us hitting 1,000. Hey, one of the few Vault weekends we actually got more than you. That was probably never going to happen again. Because I'm pretty sure you average like 1,500 to 2,000. And I think my highest was like 1,200. If you count Pity plus Epic. Oh, 1% per Volky, nice. But what kind of numbers did you guys get this week? I'm not gonna do a separate poll for it. I'm kind of curious. Obviously, we went a bit above average for once. Normally, we're closer to probably like 300 to 500. $700 is still a lot. So what's kind of funny is I always like to keep about a reserve of 10, and I think we're down to 8, so that's still pretty much 10 reserve. Because time the next Palooza rolls back around, we're probably going to get a verse 2 or 2 from random things. Like on our dailies or something else. Which reminds me, I don't think I checked the offers today, though I'm pretty sure there's nothing relevant. You got 1080 with 103? Nice. Really good. Oh, so we're almost going to gain a level. Though we're not going to hit it this stream, though. We're getting pretty close. You passed 1,000 keys and still going? Nice. Yeah, there's still time. Anyone who still wants to grind, there's like 3 hours left. I will not be grinding those 3 hours, but there is 3 hours left. Actually, we can almost see if we open up the thing, what time it is. It's almost midnight. It's 13 minutes from midnight. Technically, 12 minutes and 20, or sorry, 12 minutes and 14 seconds. 12 midnight. This is my time zone. I'm ready to crash, like, as soon as I finish this, though. Like I'm slightly in the munchy mood, but I'm gonna crash before I'll have the time to prep anything. Oh, no more mimic chances at this point, I don't think. So we've seen it 5 times this weekend and 2 times. No good loot. Though the 5 times did drop the highest you possibly could, not counting the mythic. It gave us a 5 Orpheus. Which sounds like barely anything, but for Explore 1, that's it's the highest, that's the high roll right there. So the highest roll would have been that plus the mythic. Oh. Just need to go stretch too. Oh, come on, click the button. Oh. Yeah, I do remember to keep track of what we started with. Though we definitely need to do it with like solid numbers so it's easier to understand. Like it needs to at least end in a 0. Because it'd be so much easier to track that way. I don't mind it ending in 00, but it needs to end at least 10. Oh yeah, how many trophies? We'll go check in 5 minutes. Remind me in like 5 minutes before I forget. As we're compiling all the numbers, we'll go see what our trophy total is as well. 4,500 trophies? Wait, how did you get so many less, Oh, you were farming for some of your paloozas. So that means you technically played more than me, Tyron. It's just we had more paloozas already queued up, saved up from earlier. Because if you have 4,500 trophies, I'm pretty sure I have less than 4,500 trophies. Which means you technically actually played more. You just didn't have as many paloozas. And now we don't either, because I think we're down to like 8 after this one. Final minutes. It looks like we are going to make it to midnight. Because by the time we calculate everything else out, it'll be like slightly past midnight. Tacit after dark notes. Not tonight. A nice double Volky at the end there. Great to still see some loot in there. Guess that's a good one to end on, though. We're not ending on that one. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I think I had like only 1,000 prior to the weekend, maybe less. So most of mine were from the Vault event. As far as the trophies. Also, Tower of Doom doesn't give you that many trophies, and we spent a lot of the night streams doing Tower of Doom this week. Because we went further than 26. We actually went to like floor 38 or something. For the fun of it. Still go deeper if we wanted to. We're definitely not going to, though. Especially during Vault weekend. Better to just farm the Vault weekends. Hey, Tyra, and that makes sense. All good. Thank you. Still greatly appreciated. Alright, final few. Okay, I think we can get 3 more battles in. Come on, show us something good. Actually, I lied. This next one's gonna be the last fight, because I don't think we can queue back into another. Alright, final one. What do we get? Show me the 3 curse gnomes. That is not any number of curse gnomes. That is a really bad room. But who knows? Maybe we'll give us an epic Valkyrie, or double Valkyrie, or triple or quad. It gave us nothing. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, so final totals. So first things first, before I forget, because I know we'll forget. Guild. What's my trophies currently at? We are at 4,000. And comparatively to the guild, hey, it's over 9,000. Good job, Wolfman. Let's see here. I'm not sure you need more loot. Never mind. I just realized I only have 3 of those things left. I was gonna give him one. I think he got enough loot from farming vault events. Let's see. Though I did get the reason I'm so low is I actually gave a bunch out for people who were going really heavy into the Tower of Doom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Despite doing 4,000, we made 8th place in our guild this week. Let's see, who's the biggest slacker? Dortero. Still good though. Cookie, you're the 4th lowest. It's all good though. There we go, 4,000. What did Isabel do? Isabel's at almost 6,000, gosh. That's like 20%, or that's 50% more than what we did. And there he is at over 9,000. Which is 50% more than that 50%. Like Isabel's like 50% over me, and our first place like 50% over her. Anyways, let's go get the final numbers on the keys. Obviously we're over 1,000. Actually, let me go hand out the code before I do the numbers. And then we'll do the numbers real quick, and then I need sleep. And we'll cover the video sometime tomorrow. Sometime. It might not be morning. Might be sleeping in a little, we'll see. But at some point tomorrow, we should hopefully have the video up. On Season 10 and all that. Wait, why did it not paste anything? What? I'm confused. There it goes. I'm not sure what just happened. It's working now. But there you guys go. There is the final code for the Nomapalooza Vault Weekend. All the good stuff. Anyways, let's go get our final count for the thing. I'm going to put the pity as a plus number here. Though that's not a divide, even though that's a divide symbol, kind of. It's just a dash. So our total pity is 67. Unfortunately, not 69. We missed a perfect opportunity, but we'll take our 67. I just realized I now need to minus that from the other number if we're going to do it like that. Oh well. Whoops. Because now when I add this number, I got to subtract 67 from it. An extra step. Let's see. Epic Vault Keys is at 90... No! We got 0 in that. We got 91. We're still at 91. Boo. We just got 0 in that last Palooza. That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's take our last final number. So we take our starting number of 2865. We subtract the... I'm not sure why I'm doing it in this order. 3796, but it still gets the number we want. That's 931. Big number. Oh wait, I forgot. No wonder why it's so big. 931. 931 subtracted by 67. I forgot. I was wondering why that was such a big number. Yeah, 864 is what it's actually at. I was gonna say that's like a big jump. Yeah, 864. And that brings our total to 931 plus 91. Which brings us to a grand total of 1,022 Volkeys, counting Pity and Epic Volkeys. There we go, 1,022. We have hit our goal. And there we go. I'm not sure what to do for that symbol other than a plus, but there we go. And there we go, 1,022. Though you can't really see it because of the other thing. But there we go. There it is. Can I move the vault? I want to move the vault number. Let me move the vault weekend number. There we go. Wait, I typed the thing wrong. This should be a 0, not a whatever that is. What am I looking for? Where on earth is it? There it is. That should be a 0. There it is. There's our number. Vault weekend. All those numbers together. 1,022 is the main one that's important. There we go. 1,022. There it is. Anyways. Alright, I'm done. Good night. Objective complete. But anyways, that will wrap it up here. We will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 hours prior to now tomorrow. It is exactly midnight right now. I need sleep. We'll cover the video at some point tomorrow, hopefully. I need to go sleep though for now, and I'll see you guys in Season 10 of Gems of War. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Open them now. There's no way we're gonna open that many keys. We have over 4,000 keys now officially between the 2 stacks. But yeah, there's no way we could open all of them. Though we do need to go. We do need to do a stream at some point where literally the whole stream is just like a vault opening stream. At some point, not anytime soon though, or not too soon. We'll see. Some point though. Anyways, guys, catch you later. Hope you all have a good weekend. If you still want to farm, there's still 3 hours left. And that's also when next season will be starting in 3 hours from now. Season 10, and we'll get our new power gem, all that good stuff, the season pass. And also thank you, Isabel, once again for donating to the pass. Actually, did you? Yeah, I think you did. I'm not sure, but thank you. I'm pretty sure you did. And we'll make sure to get the bigger pass. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching.